Alright, hey everyone. I can't actually tell if you can see me. This is just propped up on my windshield. I hope I'm in it. I think it's a bit crooked too, actually. Welcome to week 3. It's been a little bit of a break since week 2. I came home, got vaccinated, did a couple fixing up things, but I'm about to head out now. So I will catch you up when I get to my next destination. Okay, so it is the next day. I think I started this yesterday morning. Pretty sure I'm started, at least. If not, hello. Welcome. But I stayed at my aunt and uncle's yesterday. I didn't actually leave Guelph, just like 20 minutes away from home, like in week 1 when I first left, and didn't actually film anything, but it was a really nice visit. I got to meet their new puppy as well, which was so cute. But now I'm in Georgetown. It was about a 40-minute drive today. No problems. Knox cried a little bit on the way, but we only got here a few minutes ago and she's already wandering around, which is a good sign. She was curled up under the blankets, but thankfully it was just under this one and not under the full comforters, because otherwise she gets very, very hot. So yeah, I'm on a little bit of a slope here, but I think it should be okay. And they do have a second driveway where I'm staying. I'm just staying at a place using Boondockers Welcome again. And so it's kind of like an L, so I could pull in to the other section if I wanted to. Yeah, this is the start of what's going to be a 4-week trip. The last one was like a little 2-week tester. I'm planning on going up to Ottawa and then up to North Bay, back around, like hit a couple of the big parks, Grundy, Arrowhead, Algonquin, maybe Killbear, and then back down to Guelph. And so hopefully you should have 4 videos coming total for that, 1 for each week. Morning. So it's just a half day in Georgetown yesterday. Oh, yeah? You ready to go? I'm heading to Greenwood Conservation Area today. I was ready to go about like an hour and a half ago. It's just after 9 now. But I checked Google Maps and there is an accident on the 401. What's going on? Oh. Yeah, so there's an accident on the 401, and I'm trying not to go on the 401 for most of my driving because it's hard to get up to 100 and maintain 100. But the other way to do this would be to go all the way around Toronto, and it would take not quite twice as long, but I don't think it's worth that much longer of a drive, especially because Knox isn't the biggest fan. So I'm just gonna wait a little. I'd much rather just sit here a little bit longer than sit in traffic. In Greenwood Conservation Area now. This one, oh, it's so annoying. It's not hot. Like, it's like 23, 22 in here right now. But she likes hiding under this thing. So I've put her like cooling mat on the bed because I'm just about to go out for a walk. And I'm hoping that by doing that, she'll lie on the cool pad area. She's kind of on it. Yeah, so that she'll lie in the cool pad area so she won't be too hot. Actually, really weird thing. A company just of like energy drinks just noticed my vehicle. They were doing like photo shoots for an internal thing for advertising or something, I'm not sure. And they just had a photo shoot with the back of my RV, which was kind of cool. And I got them to draw some stuff from there as well. So yeah, interesting experience. I've had a lot of people comment on the back of it and say they like that, but that's the first time anything like that has happened. So let's go walk around the conservation area. Just took the grape leg off of her, but at least she was lying on the pad, so just hopefully not too hot. Hey, you don't feel too hot. Yes. You know you're cute, right? Morning. Rainy day. I mean, my sweater's not bad. If I still had my jacket on, you'd see, but I just got to Darlington Provincial Park. It's chucking it down. I had to fill up my water, and I am drenched. It's a shame. This is my first stop at a provincial park, and it's rainy all day, basically. So, yeah. I mean, it's still a nice place to park, and I was able to fill up water and stuff. Get rid of garbage, so that's a bonus. And I've got a summer pass, so it's not like I paid just for today, but we'll deal with it. There's gonna be rainy days now and then when I'm living on the road all the time. So I thought, since we just got here, I would show you what I've been doing with Knox. I got her these special tuna treats. Maybe I should open them up. That are like liquid, so they're like multi-purpose. They get water in her. She loves them, so I figured every time, they're about this big, every time we arrive somewhere new, since she doesn't really like the drives, I figured I'd give this to her. Come on up. Come see the camera. Here, let's put you here. Do you want some? And she goes crazy for them, so I figure it's like kind of a reward for surviving the drive. She actually did pretty good this drive. She didn't cry hardly at all. Just a little more. I thought I would film some trails and like the beach, and there's a massive strip that you can walk along the beach onto like McLaughlin Lane, not Lane, Bay. So maybe, I mean, I'm here, I've got waterproof shoes, I might as well take an umbrella out later. It is very wavy. I mean, I've never been here before, so I don't know comparably what this is like, but ooh, these stairs are a bit wet. I mean, it's been raining all day, Shayna. Yes, they're obviously wet. Ooh. Alright, the sun has come out, and as I think for a very limited amount of time. So, oh, hi Noxie. I was just throwing out my garbage, but I think I might just go down to the beach just for a couple minutes at least. Hey. I mean, I was down at the beach when I was walking to the shower, but now that it's sunny, go see if I can take a few nice photos and just not walk with an umbrella. I can see the water from like where I'm parked, so like if it starts raining, I can just run back here. Hi. Do you see a camera? She's been watching like woodpeckers and seagulls and stuff out the window. What do you see out there, hey? Man, the difference that a little bit of sun makes is incredible. So there's a nest back there of an endangered bird called a piping plover. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. That's what it looks like it's called, but they've got like a huge section of the beach actually roped off, which is pretty cool. That like, I'm glad that they're taking an endangered species more important than just a bit of space for people. But this whole area here, I mean, I'm walking behind this outfit. that is McLaughlin Bay? Is that what they're called? McLaughlin Bay? The land basically stretches all the way across there. But this whole thing is the McLaughlin Bay conservation area, or like animal reserve or something like that. So yeah, kind of cool little place to walk through. And it's actually quite a small park. There's only like 2 small campground loops, and I think, I don't know, like 4 or 5 comfort stations, 2 showers. Like there's not 2 shower buildings, I should say. There's not a whole lot here, so it's a cool little place, and just on the other side of Toronto too. I have just arrived at my first Walmart stay of the trip. It's, I don't know, 9:30 or something? Yeah, 9:30 exactly, actually. It's a little weird. The store's open till 11. I'm normally in bed before that, so I'm gonna try to sleep. I have a feeling tonight's not gonna be a very good night's sleep, but I called ahead earlier, talked to customer service, they checked with the manager and gave me permission to sleep here. So fingers crossed there's not gonna be any kind of waking up in the middle of the night kind of thing and being asked to move, but I guess we'll see. So yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. Wish me the best. And I'll let you know how it goes tomorrow. So next morning, I'm currently parked on some crown land close to a major highway, so it's a little loud. And it's only like just after 6 in the morning, so it's just gonna get louder, I imagine, as the day goes on. But Walmart wasn't horrible. Didn't get kicked off or asked to move or anything like that, but it was like, I mean, it was busy. It was open till 11, and even throughout the rest of the night, like, I was not my best night's sleep. We'll just say that. Because it was just a lot going on. But, I mean, for a place to park overnight, it was perfectly fine. So, yeah, I'm about actually only 15 minutes away from that now. On some crown land. There's a parking spot here, and there's some trails. And then I'm planning on going to the Garden Hill Conservation Area later, but it doesn't open till 9. And there's like a farmer's market and stuff there, or across the road from there as well. And then I am staying just south of Roseneath tonight. There's this area called the Garden Hill Conservation Area. Mostly sun there, but I've got my reflectors in, so it's only supposed to be about 26, so not like crazy hot today. But I have no clue what this building is. But there's supposed to be a couple trails here, or areas you can walk through. I don't know if there's actually set trails. And then I know there's definitely fishing here. And then just across the road over there is a farmer's market. I'm gonna see if I can get some fresh strawberries. It's quite nice. Lots of fresh goose poo though. So this morning's been pretty chill and pretty eventful at the same time. Like, it's been relaxed. It's been a really nice morning so far, but started off at Walmart, went to Crown Lands, drove here. It was an amazing drive, by the way. I wish I'd been recording. I didn't think it would be very nice. Like, I just thought I was just driving like standard back roads, but it was quite hilly, which not great on this thing. It struggled. But once you got to the top, like, you'd see so much land stretched out in front of you. It was really nice. But pretty short drive as well. And then I don't know if I mentioned this at all, but when it was raining the other day, was that yesterday? That was yesterday. This thing right above me was leaking. So I had to get some extra silicone. We think it was, or my dad thinks it was from when we moved the ladder over a little bit. I didn't seal it properly. So did that this morning. It was all dried. So hopefully, fingers crossed, next time that it rains, I'm not gonna have that any more leakage. And then I just met this guy called Terry who goes around this area in like Peterborough area and builds like nest protectors for turtles. And apparently he saw a turtle just down the road earlier today and came to check, and sure enough there were like a bunch of areas where a turtle had been digging, which is kind of cool. I learned a few cool things about like snapping turtles, and yeah, that was just kind of cool. No eggs, no nests or anything. He didn't find one, so the turtle decided to go somewhere else, but still pretty cool. And now I'm gonna go on a hike. This is, apparently there is a walking area here. It should take 20 to 30 minutes to complete, so a pretty short one, but still a nice little area. It took Knox a little bit of time to adjust. Like, she was quiet the drive. It was a short drive, like, I don't know, 18 minutes this last one. And she was quiet the whole way, but then when we got here, she was like frazzled. So, she's calmed down a little bit now. She's actually just sitting here at the door, looking out. Someone walked by with a dog earlier, and she was very curious. So I think now that she's calmed down a little bit, I'm gonna go for a walk instead of just hanging around by the beach area. Morning. So I just arrived, like pulled in maybe half an hour ago at Ferris Provincial Park by Campbellford. Where's my keys? Just got Knox settled and got my camper. There's a few things you have to kind of set up every time you come. Like, I have to bungee cord the fridge shut, so there's just a few things to do before I head out. Knox is calm now. She actually did really good on the drive. Not a single little meow. Hey? Right? Meow. And tried to put the harness on her again, but no such luck. So the this is a very small park, but that's locked up. That's locked. Permit is displayed. Yep. Let's walk this way then. What was I gonna say? The park is very small. Like, there's 2 campground areas. I don't know how many actual sites there are. But it's located, like, along the river. Oof, buggy. But it's located, along the river, but, like, across from Campbellford, or within Campbellford, I guess. And there's some falls, so I'm finally gonna get to see some falls. There's a suspension bridge. Iffy yet, I'm gonna have a look at it. I don't like heights, I don't like water. Heights above water, not a good match. But we'll see what it's like. It's supposed to be, from where I'm parked, only about 200 meters one way to the suspension bridge, 200 meters the other way to the falls. So I figured that's a nice short walk. Where I am, though, I haven't got a clue. So I'm just gonna try that out. And then there's quite a few trails around here, actually, for such a small area that it is. Oh, there's a cool little trail in here. I don't know if that's where I meant to go or not, but we'll check. There's quite a few trails around this area, and they're all pretty short. They're like the kind that I like. I am not an avid hiker or anything, so you can't see much here. I'm not an avid hiker at all, so I like kind of the smaller, easier, like this kind of thing, where there's a few branches and stuff, but you're not really hiking through really difficult areas. So I'm sure I'll check a couple of those out. And yeah, just kind of wander around the park a bit. But first, stop if I can get there. I've been talking this whole walk. Don't often do that. Is this suspension bridge? Alright, I can see it just ahead. The entrance, at least. Let's see if this is something that I'm gonna have the guts to go across by myself. That doesn't look too scary. Oh no, see, look, you can see through the bottom. Oh. Okay, well, I'm over ground still. Yeah, I'm not so sure I like this. It's not gonna break. It's not gonna break. It's not gonna break. This is a very nice view, and that was rattly. I better not drop my camera. Oh, I have to go farther out if I want to see the falls from this. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this. Oh, is that all the falls are? Just this little thing? Maybe. I thought there might be bigger falls, but I'll go check the falls trail later. This is actually quite nice if I don't think about where I'm standing. It says the picnic shelter is reserved. There's no one there yet. You can see how close that to that is. I intentionally parked on this side of the driveway. One, because, well, the whole thing was in shade, but hopefully this tree above me will give me shade even when the sun is higher up. And two, because I'm hoping that even if Nux doesn't want to put her harness on, I can see her watching me. Hi, Nuxie. She might come in, or maybe I'll put her in her bag and we'll go for a little walk and she can sit out. Because I took her out on her harness quite a few times the last little 2-week trip that I did. She's not wanted it put on this one yet, so maybe she just still needs to readjust to the driving and that kind of thing. Is it a little bit bouncy in there? Let's go see some falls, hey? Yeah? I hope it's not too loud for you. Danger, no trespassing. Not allowed to go onto the river. Okay. But how do you actually see? Oh, I guess you can go to the lookout. Just not actually down to the river base. That's where I was earlier. I guess this is the falls? That's not much of a falls. I suppose it's good that it's not too loud for Knox, and I must say, oh hi. Oh hi. It's very dry right now, and there is a drought. Just down the road they were saying they're having a drought, and like their lakes and everything were so low. So I imagine a bit more water this summer, this whole thing would be rushing. And I imagine this whole thing here would be a falls. Right now it's just kind of a cliff ledge. Well, that was a rather anticlimactic falls hike. Still nice though, and Knox, though this is a little bit bouncy when I'm walking, I try to hold it underneath. She's doing pretty good, and she's looking out, poking her head up occasionally, so if she doesn't want to go for a walk, at least I can still take her out like this. A lot of these walks, but that's because I've been spending my days at conservation areas like I'm at today, the Bleasdale Boulder Conservation Area. Oh dear. Which way am I meant to go to get there? I go over the bridge, I guess. And provincial parks, which all conveniently have fairly easy level paths and trails and stuff laid out for you already. So Ooh. There's a woodpecker up there. So today's pretty warm. I'm not going to be gone for very long. It's been a very chill day so far. And like I didn't end up leaving the place I was staying at until like 10, maybe after 10. And I was going to go to Presskill Provincial Park today, but it would have been like half an hour of extra driving out of the way, and wasn't really up for that today. And then it was also forecast to be like stormy all day long. So far it's just been kind of miserably humid. It's not even as hot as yesterday, but it's felt worse because of the humidity. But I mean, mostly blue skies. Definitely feels like something is coming, but we're not getting a full day of storms like what was expected. The boulder that this conservation area is here because of, and named after, Bleasdale Boulder. I'll read the sign, but I did read up about it before. It was moved here by an ice age however many years ago, from somewhere up north I think, but it's a pretty big rock. So it says, here, you can pause and read if you'd like to. I'm going to read it now. Oh, very windy here, but so much cooler than where I just was. So, hey, Nux, that'll be a relief, right? It got up, it says it's about 27 and a half right now, but it was just under 30 where it was earlier today. But yeah, parked in a pretty nice location. There's actually another boondocker here tonight as well, so don't know if I'll meet them or not, but that's pretty nice. And the location is really cool, and I think we're only like 10-12 minutes or something from the provincial park that I'm going to tomorrow, which you're gonna have to wait until next week to see. Yeah, because this is day 7 already of this trip. A quarter of the way through it. That feels like there's a lot left to go, but some of it's been good, some of it's been bad. This thing, I definitely need to get it checked out when I get back though, because it's getting more and more difficult to start it up every time. Like, it takes 3 or 4 attempts sometimes to actually get the thing running. So definitely gonna have to bring that to the mechanic to get that checked out before I head out east. Ideally, I would do that before these next 3 weeks as well, but we'll see how it lasts. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this video. Say thank you, Noxie. Oh, 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 oh. I'll see you sometime soon with another video. Thanks so much for watching.